everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be basically filming a first impressions makeup tutorial for you. I have a huge box of products that I haven't tried before and I only got them in Spain. If you saw my Spain video, then you know that I got some of these bits while I was on holidays, but then there's also a couple of bits that I received in the mail recently and just everything that I haven't tried before. So without making the video extremely long, let's get straight into it. So I'm going to start with my base, and for that I'm going to be using the NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint, which looks like this. I was so excited to try this. I saw so many people talking about this on Instagram, on YouTube, everywhere. And I was so excited to give it a go, so I had to pick it up. I got my one in the shade Light 3, which is Guerlain, I want to say. I'm not sure if it should match me right now, just because my tan is a little bit faded now. But we're going to give it a go. I'm going to mix it up a little bit, just in case it got funny, because I haven't tried it yet, and I'm already back a month, I want to say. So I'm going to take some of this on the back of my hand. I'm not sure how much, probably just this much, and I'm going to take my beauty blender and just basically work this into my face. I'm going to zoom you in as well just so you can see it a little bit better. So I actually just took my makeup off because I was in college in the morning and I had makeup on, but I was like, oh, I need to film today, so I just took it off. Ooh, it has a really funny scent. It's like, oh, what is it? It's actually nice though. I'm not sure what the scent is. It's really nice though. Would it be floral a little bit maybe? Oh, I like it. It's different because none of my foundations that I've tried before have a scent to them. So this is really nice. I can see already that it's really, really light coverage. It kind of looks like a BB cream or something. But it might be buildable. So we'll have a look in a minute. So I've already used everything that was on my hand, but I managed to get it all over my face. I'm actually going to go back and get a tiny bit more just so I can build it up in some areas, so around my nose and on my cheeks and some on my chin. So I'm just going to take a little bit again and put it anywhere where I still need some more coverage. Maybe I should try and use it just with my fingers next time. Maybe, or with a brush. Maybe that would be nice, just because the beauty blender might be absorbing the product. And I feel like there's less of it then. So next time when I'm trying it out, I'm definitely going to use it with a brush just to see if there is a difference. Sorry about my lighting as well, because it was sunny a couple of minutes ago. And now it's kind of overcast, so bear with me. And I also have one light here just to kind of even out the light in my room. But I really like it, and the colour is actually perfect for me right now. Okay, I really like that. I would definitely use it on an everyday basis. I wouldn't use it when probably going out or something on a night out when I want to have a glam makeup look, just because it's light to medium coverage. It's definitely buildable, which is really nice, but you have to make sure that you blend it in nicely, because I have a feeling if I did it with my fingers it would kind of set around my nose. Do you know that way, when it sets around your nose sometimes kind of clings to any dry patches or whatever. So next I have concealers, and these are from LA Girl, and they're the Pro Concealer. And I have these in the shade Natural and Light Ivory. When I was buying these, I didn't know what the shades were like, so now I know that I should have got them even lighter, just because this one's a bit yellow. So I'm gonna try it out. hoping, I haven't tried it before just because the shades kind of threw me off, but because I have tan, because I'm tanned right now, maybe it'll work. See what I mean? It doesn't look that bad on camera. I'm not really a fan of that squeezy tube, but everybody's saying that the product is really, really nice. So I guess you can just look past that. I'm also going to put it on any spots that I might have. That was the shade Natural, if you're wondering. So I'm just taking the Beauty Blender again and I'm just going to blend it in. I'm going to set my concealer quickly with the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder, which looks like this. I've only used this once because I've been really into my RCMA powder. Whew. That went all over the place. But I'm going to take a little bit of that and set under my eyes. It's really like finely milled. I'm going to take some of that powder and just put it on my forehead a little bit. Just to make sure that it's not oily or shiny or anything like that. And a tiny bit down here. I'm not sure if I like this. It makes my face really soft, but it looks like, like once I'm touching it under the eyes, it's so soft, which is kind of weird. But it does set really, really nicely. I can see here where I didn't set it, and you can see there's a huge difference between where I've set it and where I haven't. I'm not sure if it has like flashback or anything. So next I'm going to kind of contour my face and just kind of bronze it up. So for that I'm going to be using the NYX Wonder Stick, which looks like this, and it's a highlight and contour stick basically. My one is in the shade Deep Dark, and for me personally this wouldn't be a highlight stick just because the shade is really dark. So it looks like this, and this is the dark side and this is the light side, which you can see is like a bronzer like shade on me. So I'm not going to be using that. It would be really nice for bronzing up your face, but today I'm going to be using this just to contour my face a little bit. So I'm just going to, oh, it's very smooth. I'm just going to do like 2 lines there. And I'm going to blend them in with my Beauty Blender. I might do some around my forehead as well, just to create that shape to my face. Can you see that? It literally kind of blends into nothing. So weird. I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm going to take some powder contour as well and just kind of go back in with that. For that I'm going to be using the Becca face palette, which looks like this. It's so pretty, and I'm going to be using this. Oh, the light went crazy over there. I'm going to be using this just to, oh sorry, I'm going to use this mirror actually as well. So nice. Oh, I don't like the powder. Oh, I really don't like the powder. Oh no. It's like it left patches on my face. Yep, I don't like that. It might be good for setting like your face, but definitely not under the eyes. It just looks really bad. I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and I'm just going to take some of that contour shade. It's really pigmented. And I'm just going to kind of bronze up my face with this. I'm also going to be using this blush right here. I never use blush, so I'm going to see what it looks like. I'm going to take it on this Real Techniques blush brush. I'm going to take a tiny, tiny bit because, again, it's super pigmented. And just pop it on my cheeks. I feel like you can achieve such a natural look with this palette. It's so nice. Oh, I love it. And I'm also going to be taking the highlight from this. So I'm actually going to mix both of the highlighters here. And just pop them on my cheeks. Oh no. So do you know the powder that I used? The place where I put the powder literally won't allow me to put anything else on top. I hate when powders do that. Do you know why they do that? Let me know if you know. But you can see kind of, maybe, I'm not sure if you can, that this is where the powder stops and the product won't kind of stick to that area. Okay, it will with my finger. I'm going to do my brows next, and for that I'm going to be using the Kiko Milano Precision Eyebrow Pencil in the shade number 5. It looks like this. My man got this for me and I haven't used it yet. So this is what it looks like. It comes with a little sharpener, which is really, really nice. And that's what it looks like. So on one side it's a little brush and on the other is the pencil. So I hope it's the right shade. So we're just gonna have a look and see if it matches my hair. My hair is a mess. I apologize. I keep apologizing for things. Maybe I should stop. Right, so I'm going to go in with this. Ooh, it's a little bit warm toned, but I might be able to work with it. If you know me, then you know I never change up my eyebrow products just because I have my favorites and I don't like changing them. So my camera cut out a little bit, but I'm finished with the eyebrows. I'm not a huge fan of it. The pencil is okay. It's really like precise and everything, but I think if it was in just the next color up, maybe like shade number 6 or something, it would match me perfectly. But I kind of went in with a powder over it just to kind of tone it down, just because it was really warm toned where I usually have my eyebrows cool toned. So this is what they look like. They look okay. I would definitely go out like this. I probably wouldn't use it all the time, again, just because of the shade, but it's not bad and I do like the pencil. For eyes, I'm going to be using the Blank Canvas Cosmetics Master Series Palette 1, which looks like this, and that's what it looks like. So it's basically all matte and there's one shade that's a little bit shimmery, which is this one over here. That's what it looks like. I haven't swatched any of these yet, but it's kind of like pearly, I guess. So I might put that in the middle of my eyelid just for something extra. But yeah, I'm just going to be creating like a base for my eyeshadow. I'm going to take this Colourpop fluffy brush and the color Carmine, which looks like this. It's basically oh, they're really pigmented. Oh, I love this. As I was saying, I haven't even swatched these yet, but look how pigmented that is. So pretty. I'm going to swatch on my hand so you can see. So pigmented for a matte shade. I'm used to like matte shades being just okay. You have to basically build them up to get anywhere. But these are so pigmented. I'm so surprised. I'm not a huge fan of the fact that there's only one colour that's not matte, but I'm loving the fact that they're so pigmented and that now I have like the perfect matte palette that I can go to for every single shade basically, because there's loads of shades. So if you're looking for like a transition shade palette or anything like that, this one would be so good, especially because of the shades. And I'm also going to take the shade Forza, I want to say. Sorry if I'm reading any of these wrong. It's what I tend to do. On this channel, we read things wrong. We pronounce things wrong. Just do everything wrong. So I'm basically building this up in the crease. I'm also going to take the shade Cocoa, and I'm going to take that just in the inner corners, just to deepen them a little bit. And now I'm basically just going to get a clean blending brush and blend all of that out. So that's that, and I'm also going to get a little bit of that shade that's called Goddess, which is the kind of shimmery one in the palette, and I'm just going to apply that in the middle. Kind of going into my inner corners as well. That's really nice because it gives that pop of something in the middle. So the eyeliner that I'm going to be using is the Body Shop Smoky Eye Definer, and it's basically in black, so that's what it looks like. One end is the pencil and the other is like a smudger thing, sponge. So I'm basically going to create a tiny fine line on top of my eyelashes and then smudge it out. Next is mascara, and I'm just going to apply it on my lower lashes and a tiny bit on my top ones. And I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Max Volume Mascara, which looks like this. And the brush is like that. So let's see what you're like. Oh, it's really nice for bottom lashes because it separates them really nicely. Oh, I like that. And I'm just going to apply a tiny coat on top, just anywhere where my eyelash extensions are gone. Last but not least, I'm going to be taking the Sephora Cream Lip Stain, which looks like this, and this one is in the shade number 23. And I'm just going to apply this on my lips. So this is the finished makeup look. I really hope you enjoyed it. The only thing I wouldn't really recommend you getting is the NYX powder, just because you literally can't apply anything on top of it, which is really strange. I don't know, I don't understand that. But everything else I really liked. The eyebrow pencil I would just get a different shade in, and same with the concealers. I think I just needed them to be a little bit lighter or darker, just more of my skin tone. But other than that, I really like the makeup look that I created. I love the palette, and I also love this. It's so nice. And I also really like the lipstick. It's not sticky or anything, and I like the shade. It's nice and autumnal, I want to say. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Also click that bell button beside the subscribe button, and you'll get notified whenever I upload. I'm also really sorry about the lighting. I know it changed like 50 times. What am I doing? I'm also really sorry about the lighting. I know it has been changing like 50 times during the whole video, and it's starting to rain now, so I'm just wrapping up the video in case it starts bashing off my windows and you're gonna hear everything. So I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in my next one at 5 o'clock on Thursday. Bye!